What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the show. Like, comment, share, subscribe, follow that Twitter. You know the deal. 135 subs. That's crazy. I would have never imagined that I would get here. I started this, in college about 6 months ago, and I'm here. So it's pretty dope if you ask me. We're going to talk about the NFL today. That's right, boys. Let me pull out my notebook. See, Week 17 in the NFL is usually not a prominent week. Most of the time, it's not. Everybody clinched their own divisions by a long shot. Everything is already done. But for some reason, this year's Week 17 was the most prominent week, actually, in all of the NFL. It changed so much. The playoff picture on Saturday was completely different than Sunday. Completely different. By Sunday night, the Eagles were going to the playoffs, not the Cowboys anymore. The Seahawks lost to the 49ers. The Patriots lost their bye week. Ertz is out. The Dolphins won, which is absolutely ridiculous. The weird thing about the Dolphins is that they only win against good teams. They've beaten like 3 playoff teams this year, and the rest of their losses are to horrible teams. How do you beat 3 playoff teams and lose to the rest? That's the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life. But anyway, I'm from Philadelphia, and I watched the Eagles game yesterday. I think they did amazing. I think they did really well. Boston Scott put the team on his back. The Cowboys are the Cowboys. They lost. They're not going to the playoffs. Jerry Jones finally firing Jason Garrett should have happened a long time ago. You completely ruined Tony Romo's career, and you would have ruined Ezekiel Elliott's career, and you would have also ruined Dak Prescott's career had you not gotten rid of Jason Garrett. This guy should have been gone a long time ago, but that's not said. That's not here nor there. We're talking about my Eagles. My Eagles, bruh. Here's the thing, dude. A lot of people think we don't stand a chance in the playoffs. Now, regular season doesn't matter anymore. Scratch the regular season record. Let's just look at the teams, how they stack up. The Seahawks versus the Eagles. The only reason why I would say we may not have as much of a chance is because like 80% of our actual team is gone. The whole practice squad is out there. Well, our actual team isn't even there anymore. That's the only reason. Other than that, if we had everybody, if everyone was healthy, 100%, I think that the Eagles would have blown the Seahawks away. But the Eagles have the most lost players this year, the most injured. What else do you expect, dude? And Ertz now has a lacerated kidney and a broken rib. So, that's crazy, man. Seahawks re-signed Marshawn Lynch. He made his debut yesterday, and people threw Skittles every time he made a touchdown. I don't know. I don't know how the game's going to play out. See, the thing about football is it's play by play. No matter how good the team is, everything is play by play. It's just stopping them. That's all that football really comes down to. I mean, honestly, if you look at the big picture, what do? You just stop them from getting a first down. And the longer you stop them from getting a first down, you run the clock, and you either get them to punt or throw or kick a field goal. That's all we got to do. We just got to stop them. Now, what our offense does is a different story. But the number one thing we got to focus on with the Seahawks is stopping that offense. Period. That offense is stacked, dude. Russell Wilson and Marshawn Lynch. That's all I have to say. And I love Boston Scott, but 2 months ago he was on the practice squad. And I love Carson Wentz, but 2 years ago he wasn't even in the NFL. This is his first playoff season. So, yeah, we're getting outclassed if you look at the big picture. Russell Wilson and Marshawn Lynch versus Boston Scott and Carson Wentz. Our defense has to step up next week. Have to. Period. Point blank. I'm not worried about the Niners. I'm not worried about the Vikings. What I'm worried about is next week's game. Period. That's it. Then we move forward. If we win with the Seahawks, where's the next game at? How do we stack up? What do they got that we don't? Period. People saying Super Bowl bound, blah, blah, blah. We're about this game right now. In other news, we shifting over to technology. The Nintendo Switch was known as the most fragile game console in 2019, the Nintendo Switch. And I have to say, I'm not surprised. Now, you might ask me, hey, man, why aren't you surprised? I mean, what did you expect, Nintendo Switch to get damaged? What kind of weird comment is that? No, I'm not surprised because technology nowadays is not durable. It's just not. Like, phones are super thin and they're all glass. You drop a phone 2 feet from your hand, like you could put your phone on a coffee table that's just 2 feet up off the ground, and you just slide it off the coffee table, the phone will break, the screen will crack. Everything is fragile today. It's not durable at all. The first Xbox, let's just take that. That thing was ginormous. It was a dumbbell. You could have dropped that from the Empire State Building and it would have bounced back. You drop an original Xbox off the Empire State Building, it bounces right back to your hand. Right off the sidewalk and right back to your hand. That's how durable things were. That's why the Nokia phone is there's like a meme about the Nokia phone being like a brick, you know? And it's like, yeah, dude, that's because things were durable back then. Yeah, sure, the technology wasn't that good, but can we make phones a little thicker, please? Can we not use glass? People continue to say this, like, iPhones are waterproof. It's like, how many of you, I've had an iPhone since I was like 15, for the last 8 years. Never dropped my phone in any bit of water. Maybe that's happened to you once or twice, but that's never happened to me. But you know what I have done? Cracked my screen. And it's like, dude, why are screens cracking this much? Why are phones breaking? Why are video game consoles getting so fragile? Like, the Xbox One, if you drop the Xbox One from 3 feet above the ground, the thing would have shattered. There's no way. The thing would shatter. Crazy, man. I don't even do anything on my phone either. I just watch YouTube. Lately, I've been getting into Stormzy, the rapper. I just love his vibes, you know. I love UK rappers much better than American rappers. And it's all the same game. I don't like to say, like, oh, they're more humble, blah, blah, blah. But I feel like there's a lot less hatred from UK rappers amongst each other. Rappers in America are like, they all hate each other. It's like a huge competition. Like, this dude's got beef with this dude. This dude wants to physically fight this dude. It's like, Jesus Christ, you know, can we calm down, please? I don't understand it, honestly. I mean, America is just like filled with competition, though. So I'm not going to sit here and act like I don't know what's going on. America is just filled with competition. When I was in high school, it was like senior year. The pressure to go to college was insane in America. I don't know how it is in the UK, but that's how it is in America. Then when you get to college, it's like you think that you made it. That's it. You're good to go. No. The pressure of getting a job after college? No, not even the pressure of getting a job. The pressure of choosing a major, and then you get in that major, and you have to be the best person in that major. And you're just like, it's insane. You're just constantly like wanting to be the best person within that major. I remember when I was in college, my junior year, I started to notice this. Nobody spoke about anything but college. It was miserable. You would go to class, then you'd come back from class and hang out with like your 3 friends, and then your 3 friends would talk about class. It's like, okay, I'm not here to talk about class. Everybody at Penn State, I went to Penn State, everybody there just talked about school outside of school. And I was like, I'm over this. Like, can we talk about something else? For the love of God, I don't want to talk about my chemistry class. I just came back from that. Man, it was annoying. And it was like, in college, you have to be successful right now. You know what I'm saying? You're like 19 years old and you're a sophomore and everyone's like, I'm going to be making this much money, X amount of money. I'm going to be a company of, you know, this, like, you know, X amount of people with X amount of employees. And it's just like, dude, okay. I don't even have a major yet. I'm undecided. I don't even know what my major is. You want to be a CEO? I don't even know what I want to do. Crazy, man. Crazy. The competition in America with anything, bro. And the crazy thing is I thought it would stop. Then I went to the corporate America, And it's even worse. It's worse. The competition is still rampant. Very. I'm like, damn, man. Like, anybody here? Does anybody here like want to talk about football or a grilled cheese sandwich? Anything? Please. Just get my mind off of all of us wanting to get to the top. And you know what's crazy is I don't even want to get to the top. I really don't. I'm okay. I sit in my cubicle and I go home. I'm fine. I don't have to make it to the top and be the biggest, baddest boy in the world. You know what I'm saying? I want to be the biggest, baddest on YouTube. That's right. I want to be the baddest MF on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Adam22, Joe Rogan. Boy. Make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. That was my football recap. I like the end of this episode. I talked a little bit about competition. That was something that was on my mind the other day, actually, so I'm happy that I covered that. But like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.